Welcome to this solution video of Wassce 2022 that was held in September. If you like this video, please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. The question 1. I have typed it myself because the quality of the question from the internet was not that good. So this question says, solve 3 to the power x plus 243 3 to the power minus x minus 36 equal to 0. Whenever you have such a situation that you have same base with same exponent, not same exponent but with an opposite of an exponent, we can say here, because this is positive x, this is negative x, assume it as some alphabet. So let's assume that 3 to the power x is equal to t. So now we can write that t plus 243 t to the power minus 1 minus 36 equal to 0, or t plus 243 over t. Yeah, to make it positive, we make it a denominator, 36 equal to 0. Now we will multiply the whole equation by t to get rid of this denominator t. So t multiplied by t will be t square. This t and this t will cancel out. That was the purpose. Let me write it later. 243 here. And minus 36 will come before that. Minus 36 t. 36 times t equal to 0. And we got our quadratic equation that we can solve. I'll use the factoring method for this. So t minus 27t minus 9t plus 243 equal to 0. So I factored 243 into two parts and broke that 36 into those two parts, those two factors of 243. So we get here t, it was square, minus 27 minus 9. So we get two answers, t minus 9 and t minus 27 is equal to 0. But t was not t, t was this. That's what we'll do now. 3 to the power x equal to 9, that is the one we get from here. If we make t minus 9 equal to 0, t will be 9. Similarly here t will be 27, and these two we will use here. 3 to the power x is 27. And we can see that 3 to the power x is 3 square, so x is equal to 2 in this case. Similarly, 3 to the power x is 3 cube here, x is 3. These are the two solutions of the questions. Let's go to the question number 2. A binary operation, inverted delta, is defined by this, where PQ are real numbers. Evaluate to that symbol 3/5. So we will just use this one. So it will be 2 square minus 3/5 square over 4. That's it. So what will that be? 4 minus 9 over 25 over 4. I'm not writing over 4. Let's avoid this. Let's write it divided by 4. Yeah. Now this does not have a 25 denominator, so I'll create 25 denominator with this and multiply also by 25. So it becomes 25 times 4, 100 over 9, no, 25. Minus 9 over 25 in a bracket. And this division I'll convert to multiply, and when we convert a division to multiply, the number after that is reciprocated, and reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. So let's finish it here. 100 minus 9 is 91 over 25 times 1/4. So that will be 91 over 100. That is the answer. Second, if x operation 6 is 3/1/4, find the value of x. So again we will use the same, x square minus 6 square over 4 is equal to 3/1/4. Let's change it to improper fraction. That will be 4 times 3, 12 plus 1, 13 over 4. So x square minus 36 equal to 13. X square equal to 36. Yeah, positive 36, right? This is negative 36. It goes to the other side. It becomes positive 36 and 13 was already there. So x square equal to 36 plus 39, which is 40. 36 plus 13 is 49. So if we square root both sides, x will be equal to plus or minus 7. They said p and q are real numbers and they have not given any thing for x. That means plus and minus both answer will be accepted. Okay. What about the question number 3? This is question number 3. Given that 2 tan 15 and 1 plus tan square 15 is sine 30, find tan 15. Even though you could have used your calculator for this, right? Just put tan 15 and you get your answer. But because it's an independent full question, you need to use the relationship, the identity they have given here. Sine 30, according to your calculator, you'll find that it is equal to half. So right side is half. Now we'll write, let's assume tan 15 equal to an alphabet, let's say k. So 2k over 1 plus k square, right? And we'll just find k. Cross multiply please. Here it will become 1 plus k square on right side and this will be 4k. Let's collect everything to the right side. So k square first, then minus 4k plus 1. Now factoring will not help in this, so what will we do? We'll use the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. We could have used our calculator also, but they have given here clearly the third form and we have to earn the marks, not just give the answer. So let's do it here. This is a1, minus 4 is b and plus 1 is c. And this is what we're going to use here. So minus 4 plus minus square root minus 4 square minus 4 times a c over 2a. So it is minus 4 plus minus 16 minus 4. Yeah, over 2. So what does this give us? Minus 4 plus minus square root 12 over 2. Square root 12 can be broken into square root 4 times square root 3. And square root 4 is 2. Yeah? So let's rewrite this as minus 4 plus minus 2 square root 3. Because this became 2 and then we have square root 3, 2 square root 3 over 2. Now we can see that this is even, this is even, this is even. So let's cancel out the things by taking 2 out of this. So let's take minus 2 out. Will it change it? No. So 2 and minus plus minus will become now minus plus square root 3 only, because 2 is taken common. Why did I do that? So that this 2 and this 2 get cancelled out. Okay. And now only negative is left. Okay, so that negative, taking that negative common did not help. We'll have to bring it again here, so it will become minus 2 plus minus again square root 3. That is the solution of this one. Okay, moving on to question number 4. A body of mass 5 kg is suspended by inextensible string from point O. Okay, so this is point O. From here a body of 5 kg is suspended and it is pulled by a horizontal force of F Newton until the angle of inclination of the string to the vertical is 30 degree. That means this is pulled to the right side, so it will be now something like this, 5 kg. All right, and the angle of inclination with vertical is 30 degree. Okay. Calculate correct to one decimal place the tension in the string. This tension. So let me redraw this. Only this I will draw. So the mass of this is 5 kg. So the weight will become 50 Newton downwards. There is a force, they said, which is pulling it to the one side by F Newton, and we have to find the tension in the string. All right. So this is the point of action. Let's complete the free body diagram. There will be a component of tension, this tension here, which will be, this is 30 degree here. That means this will also be 30 degree. So wherever we have angle, that becomes the cos component. It will be T cos 30. And there will be a component in this direction also, which will be T sine 30. So we have components on both directions of the tension force. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. They're asking us to find tension. We can see that the vertical forces are balanced and these are also balanced because it is stationary. It is not hanging and shaking like this. So we can say in vertical direction. T cos 30 is the only force upwards, right? T cos 30 is equal to 50 newtons downwards, right? So now we will write T will be 50 divided by cos 30 degrees. By the time I find my solution with the help of calculator, I would request you to like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I think I'm the first person to solve this whole paper at once here. And the answer I got here was 57.735. But they're saying we want only one decimal place, so 57.7 newtons is the next one. Next part, obviously they will be asking value of F because it was also unknown, right? For this, we will compare the horizontal components. So we can say here that T sine 30 to the left will be equal to F to the right. T we got just now 57.735. I will use the whole number, okay, as close as I can get. So T is whatever it is, I will use on sine 30 is half. I'll just multiply my previous answer by half. So we get 28.867, which I will write as 28.9 newtons. Okay, what about next? The position vectors P, Q, R and S are these. I hope you understand what are position vectors. They are with reference to origin, right? So this is origin, and I draw up to point P. Oh, they are vectors. So point is not P, it is a P vector. This is minus 2i plus 3j. This vector is minus 2i 3j. Similarly, we'll have Q, and then we'll have R somewhere. I'm just randomly drawing them. It's not necessary that they are like this. Okay. R and S, this is S, okay, respectively. Calculate correct to the nearest degree angle PSQ. PSQ, this one. Okay, so let me draw that with this one. P to S and S to Q. This angle we have to find. Okay, so for that we should know, because it is, just keep in mind, angle is always found tail to tail. That means if we are finding this angle, the tails must be here for both the lines. So first, basically they are saying SP is the first vector and SQ will be the second vector between which we have to find the angles. So let's find SP first. SP will be OP because head is here. The position vector of P minus position vector of S. And we have position vector of P is this minus 2i plus 3j minus OS, and S is the last one, 3i. Okay, so it will be minus 2i minus 3i minus 5i plus 3j. This is the vector SP. Now second was SQ. It will be OQ minus OS, head minus tail. OQ, second one, 3i plus 4j. 3i plus 4j minus 3i. So 3i minus 3i will be 0, so it will be just 4j. Now we have to find angle. Angle between two vectors tail to tail is cos inverse, in this case, because they are SP and SQ, so I will write SP vector dot SQ vector divided by the magnitude of SP and SQ. That's what we'll do. So let's find SP dot SQ. They are individual vectors, so let me not write one arrow. Okay, so SP, let me write in column notation. SP was minus 5 and 3. I am preferring this because I don't want to confuse with I and J. They are unit vectors. They can be ignored in column notation. And 4j, 0 and 4j, right? So the dot product will be minus 5 times 0, 0, 3 times 4, 12. 12. 12 is SP dot SQ. Now we have to find the magnitude of SP, which will be square root, SP is the first, this one, minus 5 square plus 3 square, and that comes out to be 25 plus 9, 34. SQ equal to square root 4 square only, so 4. So now we will find theta. Cos inverse 12 over 4 square root 34. Yeah, this is 4, this square root 34, this is what I did, and I will use my calculator again to find this. And I get 59.03, nearest degree, they say correct to the nearest degree, 59.03, so it will be 59 degrees. The next question I have already solved. I'll just explain this to you. The question was, the table shows the distribution of marks obtained by students. So this is the table. 4 students got 10 to 14 marks, 5 students got 15 to 19, and so on, out of 50, I suppose. Draw a histogram for the distribution. So what we did, the vertical axis was frequency and the horizontal one was the marks. Since the width of classes, can you see here, the 10 to 14 is 4, 15 to 19 is 4, 20 to 24 is 4. So all of them are having a width of 4, and even if we close the gap, 14.5 here and 19.5 here, it will become about 5. Yeah, that means that we can use frequency as vertical axis, right? Otherwise, if the class widths are different, then we use frequency density. That's why you can see that the width of all these columns are equal. And this is how the histogram will look like. Just use frequency as the vertical axis. Now, for the second part, they're asking use the histogram to estimate the model mark, not model class, model mark they're saying. So when they say model mark, that means they want 1 mark. And in this case, what do? This is the model class. Okay? This is the tallest tower in this graph. So we select that one and connect the corners of each top end to the top end of the neighboring one. They intersect here and we get a projection on the horizontal scale here, and according to this, 27 or 28 is the model mark. So we can say for this answer, Model mark, it's an estimate only because they're saying estimate or not find. So I will say it is 27.5 for me. Let's move on to the next question. Actually, this is question number 6. Two independent events x and y are such that px is m and py, they are independent events. They can happen independently. Their intersection means both of them are happening. So px intersection y. We also say it as probability of x and y. Both of them are happening will be px multiplied by py, right? And they have given their intersection is 3 over 20 is equal to m multiplied by m plus 1 over 5. Let's open this bracket first. 3 over 20 equal to m square plus 1 over 5 m. Let's get rid of the denominators by multiplying the whole equation by 20. So 20 and 20 cancel, just 3 on the left side. It will be 20m square plus 5 and 20 cancel, we'll be left with 4m here. And now it becomes a quadratic equation with these terms. Okay, and now we have to factor this, or factoring will help in this one. We will factor this. So 20 times 3 is 60, and I factor 60 as 10 and 6. Yes, so it can be 20m square plus 10m minus 6m minus 3. So what do we get? 10m common here, so 2m plus 1 minus 3, 2m plus 1. Okay, so what do we get to two factors as? 10m minus 3 and 2m plus 1 equal to 0. So this gives us 10m minus 3 equal to 0. 10m is 3, so m is 3 over 10. What about the second one? 2m plus 1 equal to 0, and 2m is equal to minus 1, and m will be negative half. However, px is m. That means probability of x is m. Probability cannot be a negative number. That means we have to reject this answer. This will not be the answer. Only 3 over 10 is the answer. Part B. Use the value of m in 6a, which is this, to find px union y. X union y means this or this. Okay, means both of them included. Any one of them can happen. So we can write the formula for this will be like this. This is how we find union. So px is m. M we got 3 over 10. Py 3 over 10 plus 1 over 5 minus intersection was already given to us, which was 3 out of 20. Okay, so LCM is 20 again. So this will be times 2 times 2 6 plus 6 times 4 plus 4 minus 3, which will be 12 plus 4 16 minus 3 13 over 20. That is x union y. Question number 8. Again, the quality was not good, so I have typed myself the first part. Okay, fx is such that it is equal to, let me write it this way, x plus m over x minus 3, where m is a constant. Okay, find the value of m if f5 is 3 over 2. So f5, that means substitute x with 5. So 5 plus m over 5 minus 3 is 3 over 2. So 5 plus m over 2 equal to 3 over 2, and both of them have same denominator. We can cancel. Actually, we are multiplying the whole equation by 2. That's what it means. So m stays here, 3 minus 5, which is minus 2. The value of m is minus 2. Find the inverse of f. We have to find its inverse. Whenever we want to find inverse, always substitute this fx by y. So it becomes x minus 3. And now the inverse of this will be when x becomes y and y becomes x. And we have to isolate this y, that will be the inverse. So let's do cross multiply here. Xy minus 3x equal to y plus m is minus 2 now. So we can write minus 2. Okay. Now we have to isolate this y. So that means both the y's must be together. And others will be on the right side. So take a y common out of this. So y becomes 3x minus 2, which was on the right, divided by what was the coefficient of y? X minus 1. This is f inverse x. 3x minus 2 over x minus 1. Next, state the value of x for which the inverse is undefined. That's the question. It will be undefined if the denominator is 0, right? Anything, let's say 6 divided by 0. Is it possible? No, it is undefined. So that means x minus 1 has to be equal to 0, for which the function, inverse of the function will be undefined, and this is the answer. For x equal to 1, f inverse x is undefined. This concludes this part 1 of this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like the video, click on that thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And I will make many more videos like this for you. Thank you for your attention.